Welcome to my channel, Retrospect. Remember the good old days of the 60s? Kids roamed free like wildlings, and toys were a wacky mix of cool inventions and, well, stuff that wouldn't fly today. Fast forward to the safety-first times we live in, and those childhood favorites would probably get major side-eye from modern parents. In the days when stranger danger wasn't the biggest childhood worry, imagine a toy kit containing genuine radioactive uranium ore. That's exactly what the Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Lab offered in the 1950s. Designed to ignite young minds with the wonders of nuclear science, it seems almost comical by today's safety standards. Can you picture the headlines if such a product landed on shelves now? Talk about a PR meltdown. The Atomic Energy Lab might evoke nostalgic curiosity, but in today's world, it's a reminder of how drastically our perspectives on risk and childhood have evolved. Imagine a game marketed as fun for the whole family, yet notorious for sending thousands to the emergency room, primarily children. That was the fate of Jarts. Heavy lawn darts with metal spikes that soared through the air with more menace than merriment. Despite an earlier ban, Jarts re-emerged with an adults-only label, a dubious shield against childhood curiosity. It was a tragic misstep. In the late 1980s, one such incident shattered innocence. A 7-year-old girl lost her life to a flying dart, spurring her father into relentless action. His unwavering efforts exposed the grim reality. In just 8 years, over 6,100 people, with a staggering 81% under 15, had been injured by Jarts. The statistics spoke volumes, and the ban hammer swiftly followed. Today, Jarts remain a cautionary tale of the fine line between playful innovation and reckless design. While nostalgia might whisper about simpler times, the echo of preventable injuries reminds us that some toys are better left forgotten in the safety vaults of history. Remember building forts out of blankets and playing doctor with wooden spoons? The 1960s offered a different kind of childhood adventure, where toys like the Gilbert glass blowing set blurred the line between creative spark and potential disaster. Picture gifting a kid a box with a blowtorch and glass tubes today. Eyebrows would undoubtedly raise in unison. While the kit aimed to ignite budding glassblowers, the reality was a precarious balance between artistic expression and searing burns. Thankfully, safety standards have evolved alongside our understanding of childhood risks, leaving these relics of the past to remind us how far the playground of safety has come. Remember the days when backyard battles meant wielding plastic swords and cardboard shields? Now, rewind to the 1960s, where the Johnny 7 OMA, one-man army, reigned supreme. This wasn't your average toy soldier. It was a 7-function arsenal packed with a grenade launcher, anti-tank rocket, and more, fueling the fantasy of every aspiring mini-soldier. Yet, in today's climate, such blatant weaponization of play would likely spark fierce debate. Concerns about normalizing violence and the potential impact on young minds would overshadow the nostalgic charm of childhood war simulations. While times have changed, the Johnny 7 OMA serves as a reminder of how our perspectives on play, conflict, and childhood innocence have evolved. Imagine whipping up miniature culinary masterpieces in your very own oven, powered by a light bulb. That was the magic of the Easy Bake Oven, a beloved icon of 1960s play kitchens. While it ignited imaginations and fostered mini-chefs across the nation, the reality was a bit less rosy. Tiny hands fumbled with hot surfaces, and small parts posed a choking hazard, making the easy baking potentially disastrous. Luckily, times have changed. Today's toy ovens prioritize safety with alternative heating methods and improved designs. ensuring budding bakers can create without the side dish of worry. The Easy Bake Oven remains a nostalgic reminder of how playtime has evolved, baking its way into a time capsule of childhood ingenuity and its occasional bumps and burns. Imagine a childhood filled with vibrant, bouncing orbs, not of soap, but of a mysterious, moldable plastic. That was the allure of Whammo's super elastic bubble plastic, a step beyond traditional bubbles with a dash of danger lurking beneath the fun. The premise seemed innocent. Squeeze a viscous liquid, roll it into a ball, and inflate with a straw to create colorful, long-lasting bubbles. But beneath the whimsical exterior lurked a toxic secret. The plastic contained chemicals like polyvinyl acetate, the gooey base of many glues, and ethyl acetate, a key ingredient in nail polish remover. Inhaling these fumes while trying to inflate the bubbles could deliver a mouthful of harmful chemicals, turning playtime into a potential health hazard. Thankfully, common sense and safety concerns prevailed, and the toy was discontinued in the 1980s. Imagine a world before inline skates, where gliding meant strapping on clunky metal contraptions with a key for adjustment. That was the roller skating reality of the 60s. While nostalgic memories might paint them with a rosy patina, these vintage skates lack the safety features and modern comfort we take for granted today. Picture little ankles twisting precariously on unpadded platforms, a far cry from the supportive boots and shock-absorbing designs we've come to expect. It's safe to say these old-school rollers wouldn't quite meet the safety standards of today's active youngsters, but they serve as a fascinating reminder of how far our understanding of play and its inherent risks have evolved. So, while we embrace the sleekness and safety of modern blades, let's not forget the clanging charm of those bygone roller days. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video.